Recently, I sat down with CIO and Vice President of Innovation and Technology, Josh Piddington, and Assistant Dean of E-Learning and the Center for Teaching and Learning, Beth Beecroft, to find out more about Rowan College at Gloucester County's push to create more online learning opportunities. We're here in Rowan College at Gloucester County's Center for Teaching and Learning with Josh Piddington and Beth Beecroft. They're here to tell us about RCGC's commitment to increasing online learning opportunities and the technology in place to support that goal. Thank you both so much for joining us today.
It's wonderful to be here. Thank you.
Josh, as Vice President of Innovation and Technology, you've led the charge to increase the college's online learning opportunities. What degrees are currently offered online, and are there any academic areas that you've targeted to move into in the near future?
Thank you. So currently we offer 9 total online degrees. A year ago we offered just 2, and over the last, say, 8 months we've offered another 7. They're primarily anchored in our business division and liberal arts division, and we're currently working to produce 2 more online degrees. One's going to be in philosophy and the other one's going to be in English. And one of the things that we're trying to do with these new online degrees that we're putting together are focus on using OER materials. So OER is a way to essentially use free textbook materials, high quality content, but get away from having students to have to go buy expensive textbooks. And so with this pilot process, we're going to see how well it works. We expect it to work well. And then we're going to look at the other degrees that currently exist and see how we can put as much OER materials in there as well. We're a community college, so we want to make it as affordable as possible for our students.
What would you say, other than affordability, are some of the other benefits to online learning?
It's definitely the flexible schedule. So if you're a parent that has little children at home, or you have a crazy work schedule where you have to work evenings, sometimes you have to work on the weekends or during the day, by being able to take an online course, you are able to kind of work your academic schedule around your life. And that's really what's so great about it, right? We live in this on-demand world anymore where if I want to watch something on Netflix, I just go and I watch it when I want to watch it. It's really kind of the same thing with online degrees. You have dates you have to hit in terms of submitting assignments, but it's up to you to work your schedule around that course, or rather, it's up to you to work your schedule so that you get what you need done in the time frames that are provided by the course.
Now, Rowan College at Gloucester County also offers a number of hybrid and web-enhanced courses. How do those differ from online courses?
So a hybrid is kind of the best of both worlds, right? Your traditional course, you literally go to class twice a week or once a week, whatever your course schedule is. And with a hybrid course, you're actually dividing that up. So it's about 50-50. Half the time you'll be taking your course online, and the other half you'll physically be in the classroom working with your professor and with your fellow students. And really, if you're thinking about taking an online course, you might want to start by doing a hybrid course, because then you'll get to see, will I be able to participate well online? Is that for me? Because online courses, they're not for everybody, right? And that's why at the college we offer face-to-face courses, we offer the hybrid courses, we offer the online courses, and then we also offer the web-enhanced courses. And so for a web-enhanced course, you're still going to meet during your regular schedule, except now you're going to have supplemental materials that will be available outside of the classroom. So your syllabus will always be available outside of the classroom. A faculty member may choose to offer exams outside of the classroom. And what's great about that is it lets the faculty member take advantage of that precious in-classroom time more efficiently, and let the quizzing or whatnot take place outside. What's also nice is it makes it easier to get a hold of your faculty member from outside of the physical classroom.
Now, what kind of technology would a student need access to in order to participate in an online or a hybrid course? And are there options here on campus for students who might not have access to that technology at home?
So we offer on our campus over 200 computers in our open labs that are available Monday through Saturday. So students come into any of the open labs, and when they're there, they can participate in their online course, their hybrid course, or their web-enhanced course. We also have high-quality printers that are available to students as well. Because one of the things that we are finding is that students tend not to have printers at home anymore. We kind of live in this digital world, and sometimes you have to hand in a physical assignment still. Sometimes it's just online. And so again, they're great state-of-the-art computers that we have for our students there. If you're going to be participating in your course from home, or the library or Dunkin' Donuts, wherever it may be, we really do recommend a laptop. or a physical computer at home. But we are finding more and more of our students are using their mobile devices to participate and really more consume content out of those online and hybrid courses.
Beth, could you tell us a little bit about the room that we're currently in and what purpose it serves in relation to online learning?
Yeah, so the room that we're in is the Center for Teaching and Learning. It's called the CTL for short. We offer workshops and training for faculty. It's also just a one-stop shop for all faculty. So whether you teach face-to-face or online, you can stop in here with any questions that you have. And if our CTL staff can't help you directly, they at least know where to send you. And then regarding specifically online, we offer a lot of workshops and professional development for faculty who teach online. And that ranges from just basic training on how to use the e-learning system, Blackboard, to one-on-one training sessions. If faculty drop in, they're welcome always to do that. We usually have either one staff member or up to 2 staff members in here, and then in addition we offer support across the hall. So people are welcome to walk in. We have scheduling available online for faculty who want to schedule. The workshops cover everything from like how to use the Grade Center in e-learning to how to submit your final grades for the semester, early alerts, and those kinds of things.
What kind of work goes into preparing faculty to begin teaching these online courses?
So any faculty member who's interested in teaching online, the very first thing they need to do is complete the Effective Online Teaching and Learning course. We call it the EOTL course. We actually just wrapped up the session that finished, I guess a week and a half ago. We had 20 faculty members. Everybody had a great time. The course itself is 4 weeks long, fully online, doesn't require faculty to come to campus for anything, because if they're teaching online, they shouldn't necessarily need to do that. It focuses on teaching online specifically and how that's different than teaching in a face-to-face classroom, and that's a big deal for a lot of faculty members. They think they want to teach online, and they don't realize that they can't just take what they're doing in a face-to-face classroom and stick that online. So we focus on teacher presence, how to make sure that your students feel like you're there with them, like next to them while they're learning, instead of just really distant like a lot of online courses can be. And then after that, again, all the same workshops, all the same professional development sessions that we offer, all the drop-in. We have an instructional designer, Brooke Hoffman, who can work one-on-one with instructors as they're developing their online course.
Now, the Center for Teaching and Learning also offers an online faculty lounge. Can you tell us a little bit about what this is?
Yeah, so when faculty log into e-learning to access their own courses that they're teaching, they'll also see in a training area the online faculty lounge. And this was set up to be kind of like the online version of this room. So it has a lot of information there from like ADA compliancy to grading and feedback and how to create strong assessments, all of that information. It's all available in that course. We also have the CTL staff that check in. It's supposed to serve as a place for faculty to kind of share information between one another. For instance, when I started teaching English, the most helpful thing was to talk to other English instructors about what they were doing. So that's what that space is for. We also, again, have the CTL staff in there. So if there's questions and somebody can't physically come to us here or don't want to call, they can stop in there, post a question, even interact through the virtual classroom or what's called Collaborate, which is just like a live webinar type session.
Now, Beth, you, I understand, recently just taught your first class utilizing OER, Open Educational Resources, which Josh mentioned earlier. What was that experience like for you?
Yeah, it's the current semester that I'm using OER resources in my English Composition 1 course. It's going well. There's a reason for me to think that really it's going any differently than if I had required my students to purchase a textbook. Most of the work, like for most online courses, happens at the beginning before the course runs. So I was able to find a textbook that I liked. I got approval from the department, said, go ahead, give this a try. You know, whether my students are reading the textbook or not, I don't necessarily know, but they are following along with all the activities that we have in the class. I also was able to, in addition to the textbook, which is put into the course as a PDF file, which they're welcome to download and print. If they want to print a copy, they can print it themselves. In addition to that, I also was able to find some resources that have information that maybe the textbook was lacking. So that's one thing with OER, is that sometimes you have to shop around a little bit and combine resources. So they have some maybe presentations and stuff that other faculty members who are experts in the field have created and are allowing other people to use. So seems to be going well. The students did, at the very beginning of the course, take a survey about whether they usually buy a book or whether they don't, and it was like 50-50, people admitting that they always buy the book and people admitting they usually don't. So it's good that first day of the semester, there was no delay. Every single student in the course had the book, and they were ready to go.
You know, nationwide, lots of statistics are showing that roughly 10% of students never actually buy a textbook, or they never buy the additional materials they need for a class. And a lot of that's because they can't afford to do it, right? Especially when you're talking about the community college level. A lot of our students, they can't afford that textbook, or they can't afford those additional materials. So it really is a goal of our college to offer as many OER courses as possible. Now, there are some courses where we might not ever be able to offer 100% OER, some of the hard sciences, right? But that doesn't mean we can't supplement those courses with OER materials and make them more affordable for our students. And so because of that, it really is the goal of our president and Rowan College of Gloucester County to inject as much quality OER content as we can into every course here on campus.
And then one other thing we offer through the CTL is we work with other departments on campus who kind of want to communicate with faculty. So for instance, the institutional research team sometimes comes over and does presentations on the IDEA survey, which is a survey that has to go into every course at the end of the semester for students to complete. And then we also work with the research librarians from the library. They come in and specifically English courses, but any kind of research project that faculty are doing, whether it's online or face-to-face, the librarians offer sessions on how to develop a strong research assignment for students.
Well, it sounds like Rowan College at Gloucester County is expanding its online offerings and digital resources at an impressive pace. Thank you both so much for stopping by to tell us about it.
Thank you for having us.